and welcome to my Pecha Kucha. This is Betsy Weaver, and I'm going to be talking about my why behind the why as to my choice to pursue a master's degree in higher education and student affairs at Oklahoma State University. And this is following my summer 2020 internship experience, which colored my decisions. So, a little bit about the personal reasons behind why I chose this major. I have lots of history here with the city of Stillwater as well as Oklahoma State University. And so, a lot of that history really played into my decisions as I was looking to um, advance my education, and we'll dive into that. I thought I was always destined to stay put in Stillwater. My family is a land run family, and my great great grandfather was actually the first elected mayor of Stillwater, and he also purchased one of the $1,000 land grants that started our institution, and a copy of that actually hangs in my office here on campus. I'm very proud of our heritage here. Additionally, I'm raising college kids of my own. In the picture, you see my twins. Twin A Emma is in the black, and she graduated from a high school with a class of 14. And her sister Laura in the blue graduated here in Stillwater from a 6A school with almost 400 students in her class. So the next generation is coming up behind very quickly. I also have two younger children, two sons, 13 and 8, and it is my job as a parent and an educator to prepare all four of my children for college. And I'm using my skills and knowledge from the inside out to help them have a good college experience, but also to change that college experience for the better. I also have a lot of experience with sorority women. I was in a sorority as an undergraduate, and then as an alumna, I have experience as an advisor for over 10 years. And during that time period, it really opened my eyes to the complexities of college student development and how these women are learning to balance their career goals, their future career goals, their schoolwork, and their involvement in the sorority. Additionally, there will always be college students. That continuum between traditional and non-traditional students is becoming more equal. There's less traditional 18 to 24-year-old students and more non-traditional students with varying demographics, needs, goals, and timelines for their education. So the next section is about my professional outlook, and currently I work for Oklahoma State University in the Office of the Registrar as an assistant registrar. When I first joined the office, I had a different role, and I did that for about 7 months, and then I've been in my current role of assistant registrar for almost 2.5 years, and that definitely encouraged my path. So, in the fall of 2018, when I was 44 years old, I decided it was time to go back to school and get my master's degree. At that point, my children were all old enough to be a little bit self sufficient. My husband was very supportive, and we decided as a family it was time for me to pursue my dreams and pursue my goals in higher education. As I was researching master's degrees, there were several key components that came to mind. First, I needed it to be offered here at OSU because I already worked full time here and my family was established. Additionally, I was concerned about admission standards. My undergraduate degree is in business administration with a double major in marketing and management, and the HESA program checked all those boxes. Also was influenced by my peers and mentors. One of my favorite mentors in my office also has a master's degree in higher education and student affairs from Oklahoma State, and she really helped me with this process and helped me research degrees and solidified my choice. And then my boss at the time was also very supportive. So the next step was to think about my professional goals, which were growth in my education personally, and also in my exposure to the world of higher education, and then also leadership. I've always wanted to develop my leadership skills, and I also have a desire to do more and have a bigger impact on students. And HESA, again, checked all of those boxes for me. This also led to lots of opportunities. Last fall in 2019, I presented at my very first conference, large scale conference, which was the Oklahoma Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officials. And that experience was amazing. Lots of positive feedback, lots of networking opportunities that came from that presentation. And it also led to my internship. So my future goals is the final section that I want to talk about, and you'll see lots of question marks on this slide because, unlike some of my cohort, I just don't know what the future holds for me. I'm open to lots of opportunities and I'm still learning and developing myself as an adult. And I'm just anxious to see where that leads me beyond where I currently am. So, as you can see, I've highlighted leadership and teaching. Those are two opportunities that I really want to pursue, and leading can look very different, and so can teaching. It can be in a classroom setting or in a smaller setting. And my current ideal is to stay here at Oklahoma State University because my family is established here and I love Stillwater. The next logical step in my path would be the associate registrar position in my current office. This is a very doable plan. A lot of internal advancement happens in my area. And that would also continue my path at OSU and allow me more opportunities to use the leadership and development skills that I've learned through my master's degree. But then there's also the admissions side. That would definitely stretch and grow me, which are two of my goals, and expand my current knowledge. And it also allows the opportunity for more student interaction, interacting with prospective students and getting them excited about their college careers. Whereas currently in the registrar's office, I'm working with policy and procedure, and it's a very different environment. Another avenue to explore would be student advising. Again, this would allow a lot more student interaction. And I know a lot of advisors here on the OSU campus, and I hear their stories and how they impact lives and how they make a difference in students' careers in school. And that really interests me. So that's another area that I will be pursuing and learning more about. So, looking at all of those goals, it's obvious that my main incentive is to be able to make a difference. And that made me think about my personal goals statement, which included a statement about being able to make a difference. I wanted to make wise choices that empower me and also empower others. So that's a nutshell of the why behind the why in me choosing the HESA program at Oklahoma State University. I've been introduced to a lot of concepts and knowledge that I did not know anything about, but most importantly, I've met some of the most amazing people along the way, mentors, cohort members, friends, and co-workers here at OSU, and I'm just excited about the future.